It is your favorite fitness and movie nerd, Al King, back on that again with another banger for y'all's out here tonight. But y'all, welcome on back to the channel. And guys, I gotta talk about Jurassic World, just this entire Jurassic Saga, the franchise, and why it is officially rigged at this point. Here's why I say why this franchise is rigged, because guys, I feel like this franchise now is purposely putting big successes out there and then putting purposely flops out there. Here's why I say this, because there is no way in the fuck that when I look at Jurassic World Rebirth, how on earth that we got literally a grand master of a cast, and we got I can't even talk today. I'm just so overwhelmed. But it's like we got all this talent. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we got a writer from literally the first Jurassic Park movie, plus Garrett Edwards, even though I don't think he's like a crazy outstanding director as people be glazing him to be, but he's still a solid director. And with all that talent, and it was still just not really all that great. Like, this was it's hard to say if it's even a mediocre film, Jurassic World Rebirth. It has some solid moments, but it's just like, if it wasn't for Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, I don't even know if I would have pulled up to this film, if I'm being honest. And I love Jurassic World, but it's to the point now where I'm just like, here's why I say that this franchise is rigged. Because how on earth, when I look at the cartoons, like literally, you got Chaos Theory, Camp Cretaceous. How the hell are those two are those two TV shows on Netflix? Storytelling is so much better and more darker than our recent Jurassic films. Like, how? Like, I don't know, guys. I just feel like this is kind of done on purpose at this point, because there is no way you can tell me that we got some serious talent and creatives with the cartoons and they went more savage with the storytelling. But once we get to the live action movies now, fuck everything. Storytelling, nah. It's just a cash grab. This just seems like with the live action movies now. And I really hope I'm wrong. I hope, it's just a few bad decisions with, the studio getting in the way and, screwing up certain things, because I honestly felt we would have had a more solid Jurassic World film if the director got to really do what he wanted, Garrett Edwards, because I do believe he can do much better than that, especially with the story he told with the creator. Heck yeah, I know he would have done better. And then on top of that, they got literally a writer from Jurassic, the first Jurassic Park movie. Like, that's really insane to me that they still fumbled this movie. I personally don't get it. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Al, that's just a coincidence. I don't think this saga is rigged. Okay, let me add one more thing, actually. Well, a couple more things, but let me add one more thing real quick. Look at the video games with Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. We're finally getting a high level Jurassic Park video game, survival video game. After all these years, do you not know how much of a big of a market this would have been? Like, do you guys not know how much of a extra money the Jurassic Saga could have made from good video games if they got because guys, it's so rare that we ever get anything Jurassic involved with gaming, unless it's the damn, I'm not gonna say shitty, but it's just not my type of gaming. But we got Jurassic World Evolution, which, don't get me wrong, if you like part builders, that's great. I don't mind them, but me personally, I'm not paying $60-70 fucking dollars for no part builder when I can just download the shit on my phone for free. But hey, everybody's different. Now, if we're talking about a solid story, because I love my stories, like a single player story, something like that. Hell, I'm even okay with another Telltale Games Jurassic Park. That would be cool, seeing some of those, because that was actually really good. Even though it was just a movie, low key, you just made different decisions, but you didn't really have much control over the characters. But I still enjoyed that. If we can get more of that, I would be happy. But it's so crazy how rare it is that we even get Jurassic games. Like, I just find that insane to me, that it's just such a big gap. And then we haven't heard really much of an update with Jurassic Park Survival. Some people saying that it's delayed, but no, it's not delayed, not that I know of. But the fact we even have to be skeptical about that is insane. And I just wonder, like, is this just purposely done? You know, I don't know, like, or maybe I could be crazy. Maybe Universal is just like, you know what? The Jurassic franchise holds a very special place in our heart, and we're not just gonna kick out any games and stuff. Well, that's hard to say because, like, you kick out shitty movies now. So I'm not so sure how to think about this now, you know? But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's just a few bad decisions up top, and that's why we're getting what we're getting. But hopefully that, you know, it's just not the case, you know? But I don't know. I feel like I could be right. I feel like this is done on purpose because guess what? Publicity and drama, controversy, sales. And guess what? It's going to drive the viewerships up even more. You know, it is what it is. You know, that's the time we're living in because, hey, no matter if it's something good or bad, if everybody's talking about it, whether it be good or bad, they're still making money. You know, they're still going to get people going out there. Oh, it's bad. Let me go see how bad it is. And then it's Jurassic World. So you love dinosaurs. So you're going to pull up to it. You're going to go see it. So they still win regardless. That's why they don't really try hard with the live actions, in my opinion. But I feel like stuff like Camp Cretaceous and the Chaos Theory, I feel like that, yeah, they throw in more effort. I don't know why, but I don't know. But, and then another thing too I want to mention, when it comes down to the Jurassic franchise, like, look at the decline of just the movies, you know, over the years. Now, I will say, right now, I would say Jurassic Saga is probably at a 60% in terms of the overall standing of the saga. Because when you look at the first Jurassic Park all the way up to now, like, I will say the first 3 Jurassic Parks, I love them. The first Jurassic World, I love it as well. In fact, I would actually put Jurassic World, the first one, I would put that over the first Jurassic Park. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Hear me out. See, with the first Jurassic World, it answered something I always wanted as a kid, and that's, what if the park was actually open? And that's one of the biggest bummers about the first Jurassic Park. It's like, I really wanted the park to be open, and I just feel like it would have been more savage. But I get it, you know, it is what it is. But I still love that movie, but I still put the first Jurassic World over that movie. And now in terms of my favorite Jurassic film, it's definitely The Lost World. And yeah, that's the best one, hands down. The darkest one, and then the dinosaurs in the city, amazing. Can't beat it. But that's just my opinion. But then over time, it's just a franchise that just steered off, and it's not going well. I don't know. It's kind of is heading the Fast and the Furious momentum, but you can see where I'm going with this. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to say, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the Jurassic Saga. Is Universal rigging this franchise on purpose? Just to get a reaction out of the fans, and then maybe 5 years later and be like, you know what? We're just fucking with y'all. Here's what we're actually gonna do. We're gonna give y'all something good. You know, we can't just make masterpiece after masterpiece. That might get boring, you know? Maybe they're just on that. I don't know the type of mindset. I'm not a multi-billion or whatever company. So, hey, let me know what you guys think of this. It is your boy Al King. Like and subscribe, share, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one.
I possess all your dreams. A demon preys on the weak. You better watch out